Look at that erosion. Going back into here. Hey, it's Dana, friendly neighborhood wildlife biologist. In his name outdoors. Hey, he can save me. He can save you. I was called to this site about a small beaver issue. And that's about 5 foot of erosion out of this pond dam. See, we're on the back side of this pond dam. I got water down there. And then I'm gonna just show you a few quick things I'm looking for. But see how deep that erosion is from this pond dam? I'll show you at the top. That become an issue to the landowner. So here's what we have. Water's coming across the road right here. You can see the beaver sign. So I got water coming across the road here. Found an old bank dam I did a video on up there, but it wasn't active. And where coming in and out didn't seem active. I've got to go check it again. But here's the situation. All right, so we got one spot they were crossing the pond. So I'm gonna show you something where they're coming out. See how much moss is on that stuff? That's not active. I'll show you an active one. So I'd be hesitant to put a trap there. You know, if the trap's in the back of your truck, can't catch anything. But that's you can see where they kind of go across right here coming out. It's just not active. So looks like we have a caster, but it's still a lot of stuff on the bottom down there. A lot of moss and silt, so that doesn't look active. So I'm walking down the pond dam, and this is it. This is the reason a lot of people don't like beavers. This was just a creek, and this killed all that timber in there, so it's been here for a while. So I'm coming up here, and look at that run. That's an extremely active run. So I haven't gone down there and looked for a bank den yet, but here's what I'm looking at. You see how clean it is there? Almost looks like a brim bed, it's so clean. Look right next to it. Just right on the edge of it. Now, it hasn't been used too much lately, but that's what I look for. I'm looking for something active. But that's a hard set. I might use a snare, I don't know, because it's got a lot of rock in it. But that's an active, so I'll probably go down to the bottom down there and sit on the bottom. In Alabama, we can't snare on land. So I'll either set a snare down there or a 330 body grip. Here's some active sign down there. But this landowner, oh, you can see how that's not silty. That means those beavers are coming out right here a little bit. And I keep looking for spots they'd be going over this dam. But see how the water's coming across right here? When it floods, it's eating out this pond dam still, right there. I mean, that's a big area. And then, all right, so this is a primary creek. It flows year round. So this pond, this has been an issue for a while. It's slowly eating this down. And there's where the culvert is. Down there. That's where all the water's supposed to be coming out into a creek. But here's another spot where it's crossing the road. It's got a lot of active sign in here. Ponds are hard to catch, mainly because they got so many areas to go, especially when it gets hot. When it gets summertime. But here's the one thing I'm going to tell you never do. So they got a corrugated pipe down there, and what they stuck in front of it is a big old piece of metal with screening. Them beavers just said, thank you, I appreciate it. Because leaves and stuff get caught up against it. So I got to pull all that out, clean it out just to get the water flowing. And that's going to take hours. And hopefully don't get sucked in through. So there's other ways to deal with that. If you got a pond, don't put a culvert and put metal mesh in front of it. So I just started looking at this job. I got a lot more time to walk it. You know, folks, when people, you know, I charge a good bit to do this because no one wants to do it, and it does take some skill. And I've got 3 or 4 sites already lined up, but no one wants me to do them in the winter because of deer season. And then when it gets spring, beavers don't move as much. So those are just some things to look at on your pond dams. Why, if you have a beaver in a pond, you need to take care of it because it'll blow a pond out. I know it will. So I hope you had learned a little bit on this. I'm going to be doing multiple videos as I work this site. So in his name outdoors, subscribe, follow. If you got beavers in your pond, I can help you. I hate pond beavers. I absolutely hate them. But I got to take care of it for the landowner. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day. In his name outdoors, subscribe, follow. Appreciate it. Make a great day. All right. Thanks. Bye. Water flowing pretty good, but I got to open up that pipe.